trend of justice and hope, a trend of truth and wisdom. This is 2.2 in your radio station, The Trend News.
Good evening everyone and good evening Philippines. This is your anchor Benjamin Camoro.
And this is Eyebrows Arabes, and you're currently listening to the Trend News.
The headlines.
For the local news, to ensure that the future local candidates in Lapu-Lapu City are safe and fair, we have rules and agreements.
For the national news, new COVID-19 cases have risen to 53,934 according to the Department of Health.
For the world news, the official data show that Shanghai had 39 COVID deaths.
For the sports news, UAAP Season 84 Final 4 highlights Ateneo versus FEU.
For the showbiz news, actor Matteo Grishelli shares a glimpse of his 32nd birthday celebration on YouTube.
Hi there, Kumare. The election is coming. Are you ready to vote?
Yes, Kumare, always ready.
Make sure that you choose the right one, Mare, ha? Don't waste your vote to someone who is not worth it, and don't let anyone buy your vote. Vote wisely and make sure that your vote will not be wasted, and follow protocols, for we are still in a pandemic. This reminder is brought to you by Comelec and this station.
Politics is politics. Speaking of politics, here is the local news by Miss Just.
Thank you, Benjamin. To ensure that the future local candidates in Lapu-Lapu City are safe and fair, they have rules and agreements. The event will begin with a mass held at the City Auditorium at 8 a.m. It will be attended by the Lapu-Lapu City Police, DILG, Comelec, and candidates. Prior to the start of the peace covenant signing, Attorney Marshall Sagno, Comelec Lapu-Lapu City Election Officer, will remind the candidate of the purpose of the event.
Thank you, Miss Justin.
As you will see, we have been following some health protocols for COVID-19, and I'm worried since election day is near. Well, let's hear a report about the updated cases by Miss Daphne.
Thank you, Ivorus. New COVID-19 cases have risen to 53,934 according to the Department of Health. This week, the government reported 53,934 active cases of new COVID-19 infections. 3,549,735 people fully recovered. 56,351 people died. From May 1 to the present, cases increased slightly over the previous week. On the other hand, the total number of individuals continuing to experience severe and critical COVID-19 symptoms decreased to 1,417 last week, down from 809 the previous week. Back to you, Benjamin.
Thank you, Miss Daphne. COVID is a deadly virus that is capable of threatening the world after all.
Yeah, you're right. Well, let's move on to the world news by Miss Nova.
Official data show that Shanghai had 39 COVID deaths on Sunday, the greatest daily toll since a week-long lockdown began, while China's capital Beijing warned of a green situation with growing infections. The world's second-largest economy has been battling its worst COVID-19 epidemic in 2 years, employing a strategy of severe lockdowns and mass testing while adhering to a strict zero-COVID policy, which has taken a toll on businesses and public morale.
The Trend News can't be done without sports.
Well then, let's introduce our sports analytical reporter, Miss Roxanne Barrow.
Thank you, Bench. UAAP Season 84 Final 4 highlights. Ateneo versus FAU. Ateneo bounced back from its first loss in 4 years to crush FAU Tamaraos 85-72. The Blue Eagles will face UP or LaSalle in the UAAP Season 84 Final 4 on Wednesday, May 4 at Malavesia Arena. FAU won for its last 5 games, including the stunner against number 3 seed LaSalle to reach the semifinals. Back to you, Bench.
I think I will practice volleyball now. Now, let's talk about showbiz by Miss Althea.
For our latest showbiz, actor Matteo Guidicelli shares a glimpse of his 32nd birthday celebration on YouTube. In his latest vlog, Matteo Guidicelli celebrated his 32nd birthday with his wife, pop star royalty Sarah Geronimo, and loved ones. In the video, the celebrity couple together with their loved ones are seen walking in a secluded area. Matteo said that it was his best birthday because he was able to celebrate it with his family and wife.
There's a lot going on here in the Philippines, right, Ivorus?
Yes, this is why I love the Philippines. This is why I need to work hard to bring interesting news to our listeners.
It seems all people have different views or votes on which candidate they want in the election, and it can't be helped since the future of our country determines who is going to become the next leader of our country. This is your anchor Bench.
And this is Eyebrows Arabes,
A trend of justice and hope, a trend of truth and wisdom. This is Radio Station 2.2, The Trend News.